Welcome to this Pick a Card Tarot reading. My name is Gabby Turner, and we're going to be clearing up the confusion, finding the clarity. You know, if you're like, I do not know what's going on in this love connection, we're going to be figuring out what's blocking you from knowing that. And what I've found in doing tarot readings, and I do a lot of personal readings, people will ask a question, you know, when I'm doing readings over the phone and it's a live reading. I find this happens especially. They'll ask the question, they'll get the answer, and like 3 minutes later they're asking that same question again because they're not hearing the answer. So part of it is like, you know, the answer isn't satisfying something. You know, you're searching for a certain answer to be the answer, and that's the only thing that's going to satisfy you. And sometimes things are just weird, or like there isn't like a specific, simple, clear-cut answer for something. That said, a lot of times we can still get to the heart of the matter and like have aha moments and light bulb moments. So I guess that's what I want to get to in this reading. Light bulb moments. Let's have a light bulb moment on this, on understanding this love connection. All right. And we have three options here. It has been very rainy lately, and it may start raining while I'm recording this. I thought we had a moment definitely where there wasn't going to be rain, and I got all set up and I had a few little splotches of rain just now, but they stopped. So I'm just going to keep on going and hope for the best. But in any case, I'm recording outside again. I have one video I've already posted where I had recorded inside in this study room in a library. I did not like it. There was like this electricity buzzing in the background. And I've been recording outside, and like when you play it back, you can hear like birds chirping, or right now I hear like a cricket or something chirping. It's just so much more pleasant. You know, the energy in the library was fine, but like the electricity buzzing in the background of the video, it's just like, I don't know, it just doesn't give the same great vibe that I like. But in any case, we have three options here. Each of them is represented by a different deck, so I'll use a different deck for each reading, and also by one of my spell potions that I have available on my Etsy shop. You can also order tarot readings from me personally. You can get tarot readings from me two different ways. If you want a video recorded reading, you can order that either on Etsy or on my website. I know that's a little bit convoluted, but I've had them on my website for a long time, and the Etsy shop is new. But the Etsy shop is also where my potions are. And also on keen.com, and the link to that is in the description box as well. Those are pay-per-minute readings, so you can talk to me live on the phone for a reading, and the website connects us without us having to share our information. Not that I personally care to share my phone number with you, but, you know, and it also allows you to chat if I'm logged on for chat. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. It just depends on, you know, what kind of access to internet I have at the moment. But I'm on pretty often for phone readings. So, and those are pay-per-minute readings. And then I have my video recorded readings, which are at a set price, and those are at my website and also available at my Etsy shop. In any case, let's option number one is the Mars Power Tarot, and then the spell potion I picked out for you guys is the Mystery School potion, which is a spell potion that will enhance your witchy abilities, your abilities to perform spell work, to cast spells, to understand your craft, but also just to understand occult and esoteric knowledge. So even if you're not even interested in witchcraft necessarily, but you want that esoteric knowledge, you want access to the mysteries, right? Maybe you're walking a path with Solomonic magic or something like that, and you want to be able to form a closer union with a particular entity or something like that. So this potion can be used for those types of purposes, but in general, like overall, when you use it, it will enhance your esoteric knowledge, your access to those insights. And it will do that on an individual basis because we're all individuals. It will act in your best interest to connect you with what you need to know and how you can come to know it. All right, number 2 is the Star Power Tarot. And for you, we have the snake oil potion, which is for sales, it's ultimate sales power. So boosting your sales power, knowing what to sell, knowing how to sell it. And then number 3, we have the Cat Tarot, such a cute deck. And then it's represented by this love spell, which, as you would probably understand, it is going to bring love magic into your life. So results in your romantic love life that will be beautiful and uplifting and what is right for you. Again, all of these potions act on an individual level because we're all woven into the universal tapestry. We're all unique threads, and we have to weave into what's available universally. Like what happens to us has to make sense for the all, because we're all connected, but also we're all these unique threads. So hopefully that makes sense. I like to speak in metaphors. Some of you know very well by now. All right, so with that very prolonged introduction, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Use the timestamps below, and I'll see you at your reading. All right, group 1, welcome to your reading. I'm going to do a shuffle for you on camera. And I feel like there was something more I was going to say. Oh yeah, it is definitely raining. I don't know if you listened to that extended intro that I did. Definitely not necessary, but I was talking about the fact that it might be raining while I'm recording this, and it is. But luckily it's not a downpour. It's like a light little drop here and there, which is kind of nice. I feel like it's going to bring a good energy to the reading. All right. So the rain, water in general, connects us to our emotions, and that's what we're trying to understand, like our emotional connection to someone, or like just in general, like let these little droplets of wisdom come to us. What's going on in this connection? For you, we have the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords is the shared energy with you and this person, and then the Three of Pentacles. So something interesting that I'm getting off the bat, and sometimes I just get such odd specific messages in these pick a card readings, but I feel like both of you are working on some sort of health improvement, or it could be working like there are health issues that each of you face, or have faced. And I feel like maybe sometimes the situation can be switched, but usually this is the person watching and this is the other person. But I feel like you maybe have gotten a level of improvement, or you've made a level of improvement, which is what this person is looking for in their own body. It could be someone who's trying to reshape their body or heal a health issue, and it's like you've made a lot of progress. You're in a really good place. I do feel like both of you are still wanting to go further with this Ten of Swords and trying to figure it out. But what I'm also getting is that what works for one person doesn't necessarily work for the other person. But yeah, there's something going on here. And I feel like it makes the person that you have this connection with, it makes them feel a little bit sad. They're happy for you that you've gotten to where you've gotten with your health or with your body changes or all of the above. But it's like they're just waiting for the same thing to happen to them. They're like, where's my glow up? Where's my change? Where's my health improvement, etc.? So anyway, that's just an initial message that's coming up. But The interesting thing is, like, you both have things that maybe you covet in the other. You may see this person as it's like easier for them to socialize with this Three of Cups. And this Page of Wands wanted to come out reversed. Like, it made me feel like either it's difficult for you to have fun, or maybe difficult to relate to people, or like you feel like nobody understands you or something. And they have a much easier time like opening up or making friends or something like that. So it's interesting, like you both, I don't even know if it's coveting, because I think you're both happy that the other person has this in their life. So it's not coveting in a jealous sense. But I think what your spirit guides are trying to tell you here is that you each have like a unique way of accessing power. You each have a unique way of accessing power. And another thing, there's so many differences. I'm sorry, so many random things coming out. But with this Five of Pentacles, it's like part of your power source is that it's like you love the challenge. Now, I know when you're in the challenge, especially when it's tough, when you've been dropped off of the edge of a cliff and you have to crawl your way out of a big canyon, hopefully metaphorically. It would be really tough if it happened in real life, although it does. But, like, you get into some tight spaces sometimes. You get into some difficult situations, but there is a part of you, your very soul enjoys those challenges. You probably have a lot of Capricorn or strong Saturn placements, maybe Pluto, 8th house, Scorpio placement, something like that. But, like, it's like you need the challenge. You thrive on the challenge. Now, I know that the being challenged isn't fun or easy, but actually you might kind of lose your vitality if you didn't have those types of challenging situations. Like, that is what motivates you in life, the challenge. And I think it's different for the person you're asking about. They thrive with they like to accomplish things as well, and to feel like they've achieved something, that they, maybe have been able to purchase a house or a car or etc., like nice clothes, etc. With this Queen of Pentacles. Like they like, or they've stacked up some money, they've got great savings, like whatever it is, they feel proud of themselves for their ability to do that, and they have. They've been able to accumulate in the material world in some way, in a way that satisfies their needs. Because the Queen of Pentacles isn't really about being flashy. She's about being prepared and like having what she needs in life. So this person doesn't like to be in a state of struggle. They like to be in a place where they know that it's a little bit more cushy in a way. But they've had to work for it as well. I'm trying to understand what the difference is. Like, I think you like maybe a minimalist type of a lifestyle, and this person doesn't. They like to have more of a maximalist lifestyle in a material sense. And so you just thrive off of different things. And I don't know what this has to do with what we've been talking about so far, but maybe it's just about understanding each other. Like, you have a lot of the same mindsets, but you're approaching it in a different sort of way. You might even have, I'm just thinking this because there's this hammer and sickle here, like you might even have similar outlooks on social issues, but because you're looking at it from a different angle, even though you basically agree, it feels sometimes like you don't agree with each other, or it feels sometimes like your life goals or your lifestyle is so different. But really you're not that different. I would say that you enjoy the pain a little bit more than this person does. And you can endure a lot more pain than they can. I think part of the reason why this person is good at drawing people into their lives is they know who to draw in to sort of siphon off some of their emotional pain. Whereas you kind of just deal with the pain yourself, and you've gotten accustomed to that more. I hope this is helpful, guys. Right now it just feels like it's kind of a random mishmash, and the whole goal of this was to have a light bulb moment. Maybe that will happen, and I just won't see the light bulb going off myself. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that the two of you actually really do balance each other out. Like, you're two sides of a scale. Like, we have the Justice card here, which is symbolic of Libra. But what's interesting, in this deck, the creator has associated it with Aquarius. But right, Libra and Aquarius are both air signs, so they're two different angles on the same energy as well. I think you both must care about social issues. That doesn't normally come up. Even when I've used this deck before, I haven't really had that come up in a reading, but you either do or have been sort of personally invested in humanitarian issues or political, socio-political type issues. But I would say this person is more like champagne socialist. And I don't even like to get into that because my own politics are so different from this now. But like, if I had to label this person, I would say this is like a champagne socialist. They want the good life. They want like Android bots doing all the work for us and type of energy. I'm like, well, why shouldn't we all just have, like our houses clean for us? And you know what I mean? Like, I think on your end, you're more rugged, like do it yourself, like living off the land or like living off the streets even and scraping by. But like finding that core of humanity in the most difficult of places. Okay, so where's the light bulb? What's the light bulb? What's blocking the light bulb? Let's ask this. What's blocking the light bulb from going off? If this doesn't make sense for you so far, then this is probably not your reading, because I feel like we've gotten a specific type of situation here. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Hermit. What is blocking the light bulb? Okay, I feel like this is an issue. Maybe the issue between the two of you is that thing about your ideas being different or your thought processes being different. Like, you basically agree, but you're coming about it from two different angles. That is what's blocking some sort of light bulb that you don't understand about this person, because you think that they're a social person and they have this social ease, and I think that you're right about that in a sense, but you don't realize how much of a hermit they are and how much they escape into books and how much they would rather connect to books a lot of times than people. This person loves books, I feel like, and they love to escape into reading or like just escape into a different world through a world of ideas. You might be someone who gets more lost in their thoughts, and I think basically the what happens here is that both of you kind of misunderstand the other one. I'm still feel like, okay, so that's what's blocking the light bulb. The light bulb is being blocked because both of you overthink the other person because you don't realize how similar you are. Okay, here's what I get for you. You probably have a vivid imagination. Maybe you don't read as much or watch as much TV and escape that way, but you escape more just inside your own direct mind. But you're both very much escaping. Like, you're both very mental people. You have very active minds, both of you. I mean, the Nine of Swords even is about like an overactive mind, almost. Okay, so what's the light bulb? What's the light bulb? I've got Six of Swords. The Tower. Okay, this is about mental stimulation and how it can be both productive and also destroy us. Wow. Okay. I think both of you are very interested in mind expansion. It could be either through drug use or meditation or any other way of like mind expansion. And I also feel like you're just at different places with that as well. Like, this person might be very much actively using psychoactive things. Like, I'm getting even like maybe DMT specifically, or things that really alter perceptions. But their goal, or what they like most about it, is really like mind expansion. On your end, I'm feeling someone who maybe has gotten, it's like not interested in drug use or not interested in it anymore, but more interested in peace in the mind, like calming the mind. Okay, this person's wanting to stimulate their mind with psychoactive things. You're wanting to calm the mind, keep the mind from being too active, like finding clarity through, you know how when you like toss a stone into the water, it makes these ripples? I think you're trying to get into a place where, this isn't a great metaphor because ripples are peaceful, but like, your mind has been too active, or it is too active sometimes, and you just can't overstimulate your mind anymore. Maybe you still do sometimes through certain things. Could be like through scrolling or like internet stuff or playing games on your phone. I'm kind of getting the vibe of that, because I feel like there is also something here that could be a little bit toxic with this rat on top of your crown chakra. Like, you both have a little bit of an edge in a way as well. Like, you're edgy, like unique, off the beaten path type of people. Like, your reading is going so long, it's taken up the whole video. And then the shared energy is the Tower. I don't know, like, the light bulb moment is just maybe realizing how much into mind expansion this person is. Like, why did you need to know that? It's almost like the two of you are rivals in a way. I don't know if this is even about a love connection for everyone at this point. It might be. We haven't even gotten anything that's specifically romance, but you are rivals. You're rivals. The light bulb moment is you and this person are rivals. That's the light bulb moment. That's the role that you are effing playing in each other's lives. You're frenemies. I feel like this is a frenemy. You are rivals. You didn't realize it. Maybe that's why you're like, why is it clashing? I thought this was my friend, or I thought this was my family member, or my lover. Whoever it is, you're like, why is it clashing? Why is it clashing? Because you're actually rivals. rivals. That's the light bulb moment. And it's okay. It's okay to have a rival. It's okay to be a rival to someone else. But that is absolutely what you are. And what's funny, like, they try to flaunt certain things in front of you. It could be the shopping that they're doing, the clothes that they're wearing, the people they spend time with. Again, this is like champagne socialist, like, going to rub it in your nose, like, oh, look, I'm traveling to blah, blah, and now I'm traveling to this place. Like, they're throwing it in your face how good their life is, and you're trying to throw it in their face how strong your mind is, or how rebellious you are, or like how like cutthroat you are. I don't know what it is with this Page of Swords. Like, you're trying to show them how strong your boundaries are, how much you don't need people. I don't need people. And that's how you're trying to take them down in this rivalry. And they're trying to take you down by showing off. So if you ever thought this person was showing off, they were. That's the rivalry. Okay. Oh my God. I'm having a light bulb moment now about somebody in my life. Okay. This is crazy. Rivals. You are rivals. Damn, we have arrived. We have an arrival. You're rivals. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the answer is just to accept that this person is a rival, and maybe there's something that you get out of sort of dueling with this person, right? Like, I'm playing this game on my phone right now called Hogwarts Mystery, and you engage in duels with other wizards or whatever, witches, wizards, and like through that process you learn how to use your magic better, right? I mean, it's a video game. I won't say it's silly because it's actually pretty well made, like super well made, but yeah, it's like, it's okay to have a rival, you know? Like, here we are in the fucking simulation and you have a rival, and it's good for you because it helps you to grow. It helps both of you to grow. And I think maybe this person has already been more at peace with it than you have. And they're just like, why can't you get on board and just be okay with the fact that we're rivals? Like, no, everybody doesn't have to like each other. Like, clearly we're rivals. I think they've known it long before you. Yeah, so you just need to get on board with that too and be like, oh my God, it's so fucking cool. I have a rival. And I think you appreciate a lot about this person, actually. You don't have to hate everything about your rival either. Maybe that's why it was so confusing with this Six of Cups. Like, I think even you have lots of great memories with this person. Wow, this was a fascinating reading. Like, for those of you who got to the end of it, thank you for sticking around. I hope it really helped. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and move on. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Group 2, welcome to your reading. You chose the Snake Oil Potion and the Star Power Tarot. I've already shuffled a lot because I didn't want to waste too much time on filming, but because Group 1 ended up taking so long. And this is what I want to say. It took a while. I want to say it took a minute, but it took probably several minutes to get to the heart of this light bulb moment that we're looking for in this reading. But when we got there, shebang, we got there. Like, I personally had like a huge revelation. So it's also raining as I'm recording this. I kind of love it. I high-key love it. All right, so let's just start out and see, like, get a general feel for you in this connection. Now, Group 1, I don't think it was a romantic connection necessarily. So open your mind. Like, you might be getting a light bulb moment about someone that you didn't necessarily have in mind. But in any case, okay, so what's going on with you and this person? Well, to be honest, I would say like the energy is pretty good here on your end, at least. Like, we got you as the Magician. The shared energy is the Chariot. Like, I feel like the two of you like each other, but this person has some really toxic behaviors. I would say, like, toxic truth-telling. Is that a thing? Like, they say what's on their mind sometimes. It's almost like picking a scab. So I feel like it's, you know, like, you try to see, I feel like you do your best to see the best in this person. And I think you've had a lot of good conversations with them. I feel even like you maybe have learned a lot, or you've had just really valuable experiences in your conversations or in your experiences in your journey with this person so far. But I don't know, sometimes it's like they're trying to pick at you, like picking at a scab. It's like, it feels caustic. It feels like, you know, like you can see this claw energy here. Like, I just want to dive in mostly into this person, because I feel like your intentions are basically good. You're like, okay, we have good conversations, you know, like, I feel like you're my friend, but it's like, why do you hate me, you know? Or like, why do you act so fucking aggressive sometimes? So we've got the Six of Cups. I mean, this person does care about you, and actually they see you as a really wonderful, valuable friend as well. It's kind of like they can't help themselves sometimes. With this Page of Swords, like if something is on their mind, they just blurt it out and they say it, even if it's stupid, even if it's like mean, even if it's unnecessary. Like, I do feel like it is a bit self-serving sometimes, that they do say things with the intention at times to make themselves feel better, or even like make themselves feel superior. But it's like they lack the ability to, They lack the ability to regulate their thought processes, because their mind is all over the place. But they lack the ability to regulate what comes out of their mouth. And but they do kind of want to scratch you a little bit. Like they want to kind of hurt you sometimes with their words. Like, look at all these jagged edges. Jagged edges, jagged edges. It's like, is it just you that they like to do this to? Or is it they're just like that to everyone? Other people do it to them more. They do it to you because you give them the opportunity. They have the option to do it with you. You're like the Wheel of Fortune, just a piece of acorn that a squirrel has thrown at me or dropped as it was trying to eat its food. Intriguing. The squirrels are attacking. See, it's very appropriate. Like, this person is on the attack because they can. It's like this squirrel. Oh, this squirrel is right above me on a tree limb, pretty far up. Was it an accident or on purpose? Squirrels can be mean sometimes. I've had squirrels try to jump right on my head before at the Center College campus in Danville, Kentucky. The squirrels there are mean. Squirrels everywhere, like they have a different culture. I know squirrels. And the ones in Danville College, they don't like people. They will try to jump on them. They're little bombs coming out of the trees. Other places, they're very different, you know. Every place, I feel like different communities of squirrels have like sort of different cultures or whatever, different ways of being. But that's a weird side note. But yeah, I mean, I think because you kind of take it in stride, I mean, maybe you don't, but they perceive you this way, or like you're doing your best to let it roll off your back, that they're picking at you, like picking at a scab, you know, just because they can to make themselves feel a little better. They'll grate on you and like maybe criticize or like pick at certain choices that you made, that it's like, well, why does it even matter? Like, why are you, you know, like, why are you being like that? But it's like they feel that most likely, because, you know, when you spin the Wheel of Fortune, most likely it lands on something decent. That's how they view you. It's like, okay, I could go too far and land on bankrupt or lose a turn, and maybe you cut off our friendship or don't talk to me for a while, but likely I'm going to at least land on $200, right? And it could even be better because you seem to put up with my bullshit. Whereas other people, it's like they've been knocked on the ground and hordes of people are coming at them, picking at them and picking at them and judging them and mocking them, right? Like they feel bullied all the time. And then when it comes to you, like they're like, well, I have the opportunity to take it out on you and get it out of my system a little bit, because everybody's doing this to me all the time. Now, I'm not excusing this person's behavior. I'm just explaining where it comes from, according to the cards. Okay, so let's see what else we need to know here. Yeah, I think it does hurt you sometimes, but it's like you have guarded yourself or protected yourself. It's like you've learned how to not let it hurt too much. I feel like you do think a lot about it sometimes, though, and you're just like, well, this person has been really special to me. They're the star, like they've really been there for me, and sometimes, so it's like, okay, they punched me in the elbow one day, metaphorically. I guess I'll just deal with it hurts a little bit, this person's behavior. Have we already had the light bulb moment? The light bulb moment might have been just explaining why they do this to you. Have we had the light bulb moment, or is there more? Yeah, I think for you guys, that was the light bulb moment, was just explaining like why they do this to you. So hopefully that is helpful. Like, your spirit guides are winking at you. They're like, I feel like your spirit guides are saying like, girl, you've been patient. And in some way, even before you knew that they were like so bullied and picked on, like everyone around them, like the way that they do to you, you may have understood that deep down on some unconscious level, and that's why you've been so patient with them. But either way, your spirit guides are like, kudos to you. Good job, kid. Good job. 2 thumbs up from your spirit guides for being patient with this person. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to move on to number 3. I'll see you later. All right, group 3, you chose the Love Spell Potion, which you can also purchase if you'd like at my Etsy shop. But anyway, let's get into the reading. We've had some really great light bulb moments in the first 2, and I did shuffle this deck thoroughly before we got started. But we'll do another quick shuffle-roo and see what is the light bulb moment about this person. It's possible that what comes through is not about the person you're thinking of, but it could even be someone platonic or whatever, but because that's how a light bulb moment comes in. It's like lightning, it's like unexpected enlightenment. So just be open here, because I've gotten like such strong clarity, and I don't know, I wasn't even expecting to get that. Like, I had some light bulb moments here. I'm so glad I chose that as the topic. I think part of it is because I'm recording in the rain, which I also didn't really intend to do. But do you see the rain droplets here? And it's coming down a little bit more now. Like, obviously it's not like a downpour or whatever. So hopefully I'll get through this before that starts, if it does. But I like the energy of it regardless. Okay, interesting. The Magician came up in this position for group 2 as well. So we're just looking at generally like what's going on with you and this person, and then hopefully we'll get to the light bulb. Oh yeah, the rain's starting to come down more. So this is you, this is this person. They're the 8 of Cups. You're the Magician, and then the shared energy is the 5 of Cups. I kind of feel with this specific deck, the 5 of Cups has given me, we've become accustomed to each other. It's like we know each other's bad habits, we know each other's faults, but we've kind of gotten used to each other and we look past it. Maybe it still gets on our nerves sometimes, but it's like the comfort level. There's a certain comfort level. Now, obviously that's not normally what the 5 of Cups represents, but that's the benefit of having different decks, is they can have different meanings. I think you all might have some differences in your daily habits, like stuff like washing the dishes or how you put away clothes, or stuff like that. Could be that one of you is more fastidious about either hygiene or cleaning, or just has a specific way of how you like to do certain things, and the other person is kind of more just all over the place, wanting to have fun or wanting to read a book or play a game or talk on the phone or do anything other than chores. Is kind of how I feel. And you might be that person here who would rather do anything other than chores. And this other person, they almost kind of enjoy stuff like that, like washing the dishes, that type of thing. I do feel like you have other ways, like you are someone who does contribute. Like, you're not lazy, but you maybe prefer to contribute in other ways. And this person, they have their downtime as well. So, but I kind of feel like they get defensive because they feel like, well, I'm always the one cleaning and you're not cleaning. So must be people who live together, whoever is watching this. And if this isn't someone you live with, then maybe this isn't your reading, because it seems like we're in a situation where you've shared living space with this person or something. Or maybe it's just spending the weekends together sometimes. I don't know. But like, I feel like this person gets pissed off sometimes and takes it out on you, and it's like they don't see the fact that you are actually contributing in other ways. Like maybe you're mowing the lawn and they never mow the lawn, and you're never like nitpicking like, oh my God, you didn't mow the lawn. You know, you're just like, well, it's my job to mow the lawn, you know? But I don't know. It's like this person kind of expects you to do everything or something just because they're doing certain things that you would rather not do. So I don't know. That's kind of like setting the pace. So let's try to get to the light bulb moment, because now my cards are getting wet and I don't like that. So what's the light bulb? What does group 3 need to know? We have the Ace of Cups, beautiful lotus flowers in the background here, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Justice. You must really love this person. That's the light bulb moment. Like, I guess you really love this person, don't you? Maybe you didn't realize how much you loved them. Like, you must really love this person, because I think that you were almost agreeing with their criticisms, you know, like where they're not even acknowledging that you're mowing the lawn and bringing home the bacon or whatever it is you're doing. Like, they were just criticizing where you had lack, which is like, well, you should wash the dishes too, even though they kind of like washing the dishes. And but I think both of you love each other. It's just this person shows their love to you sometimes with love bites. Like, they show their passion, I think, through like starting fights or something. Like, that's how they kind of get that energy out of their system or something at the same time, because like, you must really be in love with this person to put up with them. But at the same time, like, what's going on with them? Like, they really love you too. I think on their end, they just feel compatible with you, strangely enough, because we have the Justice card. It's like you're the right one for them and they're the right one for you, even though they are gonna like bitch and moan about shit. You all are in love. This is the only one that seems explicitly romantic. The two of you are in love. Like, that's the light bulb moment. And the way that you know it is because you act like a married couple, even if you're not. You are almost like the odd couple, but like, you are in love. You're in love with each other. That's the light bulb. I don't have anything else to say, guys. Don't have anything else to say. You're in love. The two of you are attached at the hip. If you're worried about this connection and like worried that it's going to fall apart, no. That's a second light bulb. Hell no. The two of you would never give up on each other. No. Not going to happen. Nope. You're like an old married couple from the days when people didn't get divorces. Except I don't think it's as bad. You know, it's not like toxic or anything, but like, no, you guys, you love each other. You love each other. You know, in this day and age, people give up so quickly. And I've done it myself. I've given up. I look back and I'm like, wow, I was not really trying, was I? But yeah, the two of you are in love with each other, and that's it, guys. That is the light bulb. So with that said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.